For me, don't zone presidency to any place. Let every Nigerian that is competent come out and contest. Then we pick on merit, not on where you come from. All this where you come from is the problem. Americans don't pick that this time it was a black, so the next it must be a white. No. Americans pick, the people who are copying, don't pick based on where you come from. You know the way their primaries go. If you are not fit and acceptable, you can't get to the end and win the gold from your party. And you know that in America, basically you either be a Republican, you either be a Democrat, or you be an independent candidate. McCain, them all run as independent candidate. But it is not about where you come from. That is my turn. That is the problem. Until you remove that, you can't blame a president for siding his own. So it is an issue we must. If we are restructuring, that is one of the restructuring we should do. If you now want to say it should be zoning, then each zone who produce president should be allowed to develop his area. So when it comes to your turn, develop your side. If you are quarreling with what the president, President Buhari has done, then when it comes to your turn, develop your side. But if you bring a neutral person who is there with a discernible ideology for development, economic emancipation of this country, then it must be on merit. Somebody acceptable to all Nigerians, not people who have antecedents of parochialism, of tribalism, of nepotism. So we should know where we stand as a country. This country is bad because of everybody trying to identify where he comes from. And then the country is skewed in a way that the National Assembly as presently constituted cannot make any reasonable progress on restructuring. Because the numbers are against the smaller tribes. The numbers are against the South. You cannot get equity. You don't ask a father who is already loving 2 children above the rest to now write a will and he will not favor them.
Of course.
We talked of devolution of power. How did it end? Everything we wanted to rearrange this country was voted against the other people. How do you expect that any restructuring will go the way you want? Restructuring is not something for political parties. APC cannot restructure this country. It's not a political party issue. Because tomorrow I may be in APC, I may be in APZ, I may be in GGC. If that is the case, then we cannot restructure again today according to APC, the next day according to PDP, the next day according to SSS. No, it cannot work. It should be all Nigerians that should restructure. Again, restructuring has been recurring decimal in the 1978 Constituent Assembly, in the next Constituent Assembly, in the Constitutional Conference 94-95, in the Constitutional Conference of Obasanjo, Obasanjo National Conference Obasanjo assembled, in the conference Goodluck assembled. Why are we assembling them? Why can't we look at them? Why must we wait for the executive to represent them? Something that the executive mandated people to look at. Why can't we on our own look at it? What is big about it? We are National Assembly members. But no matter how we look at it, as far as we vote about where we come from, we cannot restructure Nigeria to move forward. And that is the problem.